In Yorkshire, the Dawood family were losing faith that the police in Gujarat would catch the men who killed Saeed, Shakil, and Muhammad.
There were some serious doubts arising in terms of what the Indian police were doing, because on the one hand, they were saying that they were doing everything. On the other hand, we were seeing no results whatsoever.
In respect to the investigation, we had no confidence in the Indian police.
It turned out that the police hadn't even, done basic investigations. They hadn't gone to the scene of the crime.
Family members went to the crime scene themselves and made a terrible discovery.
They found burnt remains, including bone fragments, bits of teeth. It seemed from what everybody was indicating that those remains were Said and Shakil's. The police seemed to be putting up a wall and were completely disinterested in helping us get to the truth.
Then there was an unexpected development.
The controversial Chief Minister of Gujarat, Narendra Modi, has arrived in London on a short visit. He presides over the state where as many as 2,000 people were killed in communal riots.
I thought this was a great opportunity for the family and for the victims for him to be arrested here in the UK.
The idea was that the family would go to court and seek to prosecute Narendra Modi. We had pages, hundreds of pages of reports. All of them were clear that this was a massacre. Most importantly, that there was state collusion. And so the chain of command went all the way to the Chief Minister. Although the offence took place in India, it could be prosecuted in this country.
An Indian diplomat said when news of the plan leaked, there was panic. Mr. Modi was reportedly urged to leave Britain on the next plane.
I argued in front of the judge for Narendra Modi's arrest. The judge said, I can see all the things that you put before me, Mr. Khan, but really what I need is witness statements. And the evidence that we would need to prosecute it would have been somebody somewhere along the chain of command saying, yes, there was an order not to take any action allowing this to happen.
Mr. Khan says that the evidence that has emerged since then, even though it is fiercely contested, has made him more convinced of the merits of his case.
Knowing what we now know and the information that we now have, if we had had that at that time, I'm pretty sure that a summons would have been issued for Modi's arrest.
We were bitterly disappointed the judge didn't issue the warrant, but we understood this was going to be quite a long campaign in terms of getting answers and getting justice and holding people to account.
Western governments began to take action against Narendra Modi over the Gujarat violence. The UK imposed a diplomatic boycott and de facto travel ban.
There was essentially a travel ban imposed on Modi. I would like to have seen much stronger action, but I think we probably did end up doing as much as we could.
In 2005, the US government formally revoked a visa for Mr. Modi under a law that targets government officials responsible for severe violations of religious freedom.
The US is saying this is not acceptable.
Mr. Modi, would you like to speak to the BBC, Mr. Modi?
Barred from entering the United States, barred from entering the United Kingdom. On the international stage, it makes him somewhat of a pariah.
उनको बताया कि क्या होता है कि हम लोग को तुमने मारा तो हम तुमको क्या प्रतिकार दे सकते हैं
In 2007, a reporter went undercover in Gujarat to investigate what had happened during the violence. Posing as a Hindu extremist, he secretly filmed one of the killers boasting about the role he had played. Babu Bajrangi was accused of leading a mob that killed around 100 people.
किसी को नहीं छोड़ा, पनपने नहीं चाहिए। मैं तो आज भी बोलता हूँ कि कुछ भी हो, लेडीज हो, बच्चे हो, कुछ भी हो, काटने से हो कुछ, मारो, काटो, जलाना, छोड़ो। कैसा लगता है जब मारते तो कैसा लगता है? मजा आता है सब। उसको मार के आके घर पे सो गए।
Mr. Bajrangi made an extraordinary claim about Narendra Modi. He said that when he was arrested for murder, several months after the massacre, Mr. Modi helped him get bail by changing the judge.
फिर नरेंद्र भी हमारे को संदेशा भेजा कि ठहर जाओ, मैं अभी सेटिंग करता हूँ, अभी टाइम निकल गया है। फिर उन्होंने जज को भेजा, जज ने फाइल नहीं दी, कुछ नहीं, बोले जाने ग्रांटेड।
Mr. Bajrangi later claimed he was reading from a script given to him by the reporter, though a judge ruled the veracity of the sting was not in dispute. In 2012, Mr. Bajrangi was jailed for murder. And he wasn't the only one who made damaging claims about Mr. Modi. Haresh Bhatt, a local BJP politician, said he was at a political meeting addressed by Mr. Modi shortly after the train burning.
जब जिस दिन गुजरा हो उस समय नरेंद्र भाई को क्या प्रतिक्रिया दें?
उनका फेवरेबल है, लेकिन हम ये क्योंकि स्टेटमेंट हम नहीं कर सकते हैं। जो उन्होंने किया है ना, वो शायद किसी मुख्यमंत्री ने नहीं किया होगा।
मैं कहीं इसको कोट नहीं करूंगा, मैं वैसे भी आपको कोट नहीं करूंगा कहीं कितनी किताब में।
तो उन्होंने जो 3 दिन का मोहलत दिया था, जो भी करना चाहो कर लो, 3 दिन के बाद में बंद कर दूंगा, ये उन्होंने खुलेआम कहा था। और 3 दिन के बाद बोला कि आप बंद कर दो, और सारा बंद हो गया।